Here today I have with me the second charger, which is this one, the 100 watts Ugreen charger. I must say I really like that one. So here are the parameters of that. It's a 100 watt 3-port GAN charger. You can see the 3 ports here, USB C1, C2, and then there is also USB A port. The speeds of that. I have here some kind of box. So the box looks like that. Here is a model. It's X756 Charger, and then there are the speeds here. So port number 1, you can see it's 100 watt. Port number 2, actually there is some sticker so we don't see, but we will measure today. And then there is also port number 3, 22.5 watts. What I like about it, because it's like well built, it's really solid material. It's like plasticky, but really solid. And now let's maybe measure it a little bit. So here is my, it's 208 grams, so it's, I think, relatively light. And then let's maybe measure it also a little bit. Then here $35. Here again, you might not be able to see, 43. And then here it's like 71. $90. And then total 11 centimeters. All right. So now let's see what is it capable of. Let's try the first. I have here with me my Ugreen 100 watt power bank, so that will simulate the charging speed of our device. And let's plug it in. So I don't know if this is visible, but it is giving us already like 96.5 watts of power. You can see it here, and I can already tell that from my measurements that this is pretty stable. So you can use it and it will charge with this speed for a pretty long period of time, which is perfectly nice, right? So now let's check this second port. I will plug it into the second port. On a second port alone, it is giving us 30 watts charging speed. So not that fast, to be honest, not that fast, to be honest. 30 watts only, and as we know already, the last port is 22.5, and total is 100. So let's see how it is behaving when we connect more devices. So I will go back and I will connect this first slot, the biggest charging brick. Maybe I will put it like that. Then I will connect the second one. Okay, the second one. So So the second one is giving us 30 watts, and this is already looking the following, right? On the first one we have 62, 63 actually, and then on the second one we have 30. Okay, so now let's try to connect one more. And I have here some oldish power bank, which is 65 watts as well, so this shouldn't be a problem. And I don't know if you can see, probably you don't, but then I can do it this way. It's a little bit smallish, but we are getting on this third one 1.5 as of now, pretty low. So trying to summarize, this one at this stage is giving us 63 still. This one is giving us still, or not actually then anymore. So this is still 63, so there is good priority on this one. This is giving us 8, and the other one, the third one at this moment of time, is giving us like 1.7 at this stage, right? Which is quite close in total to. All right. Now, do I like it? As I said already earlier, it's pretty good. It's stable. It will get hot. Per my measurements, when I was trying to charge all of these 3 power banks for some time, it will get hot. But it is pretty stable in terms of, let's say, really keeping this close to 100 watts in total, right? 960 few, there is now 8, still 8, and 1.8 on the other one, right? And then we also see that the typical usage, if we unplug this third one, I think this is the most effective usage then. Alright, so let's do one more try. I needed to like recharge a little bit my power bank. It was having too much energy. So now let's try it. It's like 74. So let's see if now it will be better and more reliable. So now let's try both. So what I'm gonna do, let me connect first the one that they can handle up to 100, right? And it goes to $90, right? Even 98, as you can see. Now it went even up to 98. Nice. 96, 98. Now let's connect the second one. So now it went down to 60, but it is keeping the 30 watts, right, as previously. So it is as it is supposed to be. So we have 62, 63, and 20 and 29, and probably that will be this 1.8 as in previous case. If we would go for the third one, right? Let us see. Yeah, it's like, oh, now it's better. No, sorry, it's still like, you don't see maybe, but it's like 1.8 on the last port, which is okay. I mean, if you want to charge some headphones or things like that. All right, and now if we, what do we have here? We have here once again 60, and here it is down to 8, right? And on the third one is like 1.7 now. And now if we disconnect the third port, it is still 8, so but now it's actually okay, it's still 8. So now let's reconnect. Boom. Perfect. Right, so, and now we are back to what we were supposed to be in the beginning. So 63 almost, and 29. So, you know, typical use case, if you want to use, for example, the first port for like, you know, PC, that's perfectly fine. 30-40 watts. Then some sort of mobile phone with 30, 45, and then the third device has some sort of, let's say, headsets or headphones. But as you can see, also the most optimal it is that you use basically 2 slots only. Then it's like, you know, faster. Third slot is like getting down the speed, at least on the first one. But it's good that actually this one, the first one, is kept on this at least 60 level, right? So yeah, that's what we can see. And as I mentioned, over time you can really use it for a long period of time. It will get hot, but it's pretty stable. I do recommend. Thanks.
Before we end, let's still compare the sizes.
So the next one that I'm planning to use is the so-called, it's a Cooktech 10 Ultra. Okay, it's a Chinese, right? So you can see this black here, but I think just that we compare its sizes. So the Ugreen is really, it's pretty small, it's pretty compact, right? From the top, that's how it looks. But it's much longer. And okay, this has one extra port, so it's pretty, you know, pretty solid. And then I have one more, which is quite popular here in Poland, which is this Anker 140. The Cooktech was 120, so this is 100. Right, it's a little bit, let's do it this way. So Ugreen is still almost the same length, right here, but then you can see how tall the other one is. So there is a huge difference. Okay, there is a display here, and then there are more ports here, and there are like 3 ports here. But if 100 is if a solid 100 is what you need, I really recommend that one. I like it, and it's relatively cheap.